Hello and welcome to another episode of Brainstorm Horror. My name is Jewel, and today I wanted to talk about a slasher film that really doesn't get enough credit, kind of gets forgotten about. It's it was made in 2005, I believe, so it's like, the the Millennium slasher movie craze. I don't know. There was some pretty good ones, I Know What You Did Last Summer. There were some other good slasher movies, but this one, House of Wax, 2005. Um, what can I say? Um, it was made by Dark Castle Entertainment. Um, Just trying to find here, directed by Joam Colette Sierra, or Sarah. So not a very famous director, but it was a pretty good horror movie. I just finished it again, watching it. I've watched it a couple times this year. I usually watch it once a year. What can I say? These kids are headed to a football game, and they end up going and camping for the night. And during the night, they get a weird trucker who comes up to their campsite and won't leave them alone. And they end up breaking his front light on his truck, and he eventually goes away. Later on, the fan belt in one of the guy's cars is destroyed, and they need a new one. So the kids start camping. That's like in the beginning. Well, we get like a bit of like them driving and just stuff, getting to know the characters. Chad Michael Murray plays in this as a brother to Alicia Cuthbert's character. And then there's also Paris Hilton and Jared Padalecki and a few other characters. They end up having to get a fan belt for the car, so they end up splitting up. And there's this whole scene before they get split up that's there's like a smell going on, and Alicia Cuthbert's character ends up falling into like a pit of roadkill, and it's just like a bunch of roadkill, and it's like disgusting, like, oh, so gross. She falls like headfirst into it, and there's like a hand sticking out of it, but it ends up being just a prop or something. So the one thing is, the one character who gives them a lift into the town Ambrose, he is a brother to one of the killers, because there's the two killers in this film, Bo and his brother Vincent, Vincent is the one who's deformed and kind of looks like Jason, kind of like a Jason Michael Myers kind of look he has. I like his look in this film. He is very terrifying. I don't want to really ruin this film for anyone who hasn't seen it, but it has been out now for roughly 15 years. So so the kids end up just having to fight against Bo and Vincent. These guys, Vincent is the son of Trudy, who created like the whole House of Wax, and Vincent is like an artist, but he's also troubled and deformed and all that. So, but he was very talented. All the work in the house of the wax sculptures and all that for this film were really awesome. It was a great idea to take House of Wax, the old Vincent Price movie, I believe it is, and turn it into a slasher movie, you know, for the kiddies. You know, have an 80s horror slasher type feel. This movie definitely has that, and great music all around. You know, you get Deftones, MCR. You know, there's a bunch of good music in this film. Paris Hilton does a decent job. Her death is really unique and very unique body count and kill scenes in this movie. Definitely don't watch this if you have nightmares. I have nightmares, but I watch movies anyways because, you know, why not? But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say about House of Wax. The whole thing, though, in this movie is that they take the bodies and then encase the bodies in wax, and so they have to do less work and all that. And they end up, Vincent ends up, and you see that in one of the scenes, you see people getting covered in wax and being like killed and all that, and it's pretty graphic stuff. So not for everybody. Of course, this is for horror fans, the elite, who can, you know, withstand watching horror movies. This one I definitely had to pop in around the Halloween time, you know, around Halloween. Definitely had to watch it. And yeah, go watch it if you haven't. This has been Jewel at Brainstorm Horror. Thank you for watching, and yeah, leave a comment, leave a like or a dislike, subscribe, and if you have any recommendations, my line is always open. If anyone wants to recommend any movies or reviews, you know, let me know. And thank you for watching. Have a good one. Also forgot to add, there are some wicked death scenes in this movie. Paris Hilton's death scene is crazy. Vincent like throws a fucking like a spear kind of thing at her through a car door window, hits her right in the forehead. Crazy special effects. Dalton's kill, he gets decapitated. Another great special effects used in this movie. Wade gets killed, and he gets injured. He gets his Achilles cut, and then he gets like taken out by Vincent. Vincent does like a whole bunch of surgery on him, rips or like waxes all the hair off of him and puts him in the wax tank, and then he's covered in wax and then put out into the House of Wax, and one of his friends like finds him, and then he starts talking to him like, hey, like, where have you been? Like, we're looking for you. And then he doesn't realize that he's like encased in wax, and he's still alive when he's encased in wax. So he's like stuck, and he's like moving his eyes like, and like the guy's like peeling it, and like he's peeling his skin, and like he's trying to peel it off of him, but his skin starts peeling off, and it's all red and like bloody, and it's disgusting. Craziness. And then Wade gets like his face chopped off by Vincent. Vincent is like a basic Victor Crowley, Jason type. Really awesome kill scenes, like I said. Very low body count, but there is a whole climax at the end of the film too, with like a fighting between Chad Michael Murray's character and Alicia Cuthbert, the brother-sister, against Bo and Vincent. And yeah, it was great to watch. I love rewatching this one. Definitely watch it if you can. Thanks again for watching Brainstorm Horror. Peace out. Also, before I forget, I am watching the special features right now for this film, And I just watched the alternate opening, which I thought was awesome, with like the girl Jennifer, and she like ends up meeting Bo on a street, and awesome alternate opening. Thought it was rad.